Hi everybody. I'm not showing my face because I didn't fix my hair today, and this is my first video tutorial type of deal, so please bear with me. I wanted to show y'all what I really wanted to show y'all in the video, what I did for this challenge. And I've already got two pieces of cardstock with my scraps glued and everything to it. And this is just another variation of what Tiffany has in her video. So what I did is I got two different ink colors. And like I said in the post, you can use just black for this and it looks great. I used the lighter one first, and this is Distress Oxide Squeeze Lemonade. And I just pushed the ink all over the face of this cardstock, and it doesn't matter if it gets in between. It'll just add to the chicness of it, I guess. And for Distress Oxide, you have to dry it in between. You don't have to dry it, but if you want it to look like yellow and pink and not orange, you have to dry it in between applications. Okay, so I dried it off camera. And now I'm just looking to just add a little extra. So just kind of pick where I want it to go. I guess my Squeeze Lemonade ink pad is pretty saturated, so I don't have a lot of blank spots. But on the other ones I did, I was just looking for other white spots where I could fill it in with another color. But on this one, I'll just do whatever. And the harder you push the ink pad, the darker it gets, but I don't really want that. All right, I'm going to dry it. Okay, so everything's dried, and I've been using the Sizzix 3D folder, embossing folder. I have no idea what it's called, but it looks like this. And I'm just gonna go and run this through. I want my design to be popped up on the front. I don't want the debossed design. So I find that some embossing folders are backwards, and maybe that's why they're on sale sometimes, because they're messed up. But anyway, just make sure that it's embossed on top. So this is the result. Looks pretty cool, huh? You could stop here, or you can keep going. And I'm going to show you how I kept going. So I have a few options, and since this is my tester for the video, I am going to show you all of them. So this is a white pigment ink pad. You'll definitely need to heat dry it or leave it to dry for like a day or so. And I'm not that patient, so I always heat dry it. You can use this, and you just want to go lightly over the raised parts. It looks cool, but it's just not flashy enough for me. I also have these things. I bought them a really long time ago. I used them on our metal themed challenge we had last year or so. And these are all metallics, and you just use your finger. And I'm a girly girl, and I don't like to, well, I'm not really girly, but I just don't like getting my hands dirty. So anyway, I'm wearing a glove. So I'm just going to go over some of the white that I did. And this really makes it look metallic. And it's super cool, and I just really love it. And I also have some lunar paste. I have this coppery one. I don't know the names. Oh, here we go. Refined Copper and Gold Rush. I'm not really sure which color is going to look best on here. I thought about silver, but then I don't know. Let's see. You don't really need a lot of this stuff, and it dries pretty quick. So this is the gold one. It's okay. I bought these. I really wanted them so badly. Finally bought them. Do you think I use them? But rarely do I use them because I'm not a stencil person, and that seems to be what most people use them for. So go me. This is the copper. Oh, that looks pretty sharp. The only thing about lunar paste is it's getting on the background. I mean, I guess that's okay. This is a distressed look. But I think the ink pad and the other rub-on stuff worked way better. Anyway, it all kind of looks good together. I'll definitely be using this on a card, even though it was a practice, because only we know what mistakes we made. When the people get our cards, they're just happy to get a homemade card. All right, I'm gonna do another one with black. This is Memento Tuxedo Black. Just in case y'all don't believe me, that black works. You kind of have to push down hard on it. You'll figure it out when you go to do it. You could do it as hard or as soft as you want, actually. And this is a dye ink and it dries really fast, so you probably won't get any on your fingers. All right. So I'm going to do the same embossing folder and come back. I also wanted to mention the first card front that I did, it was just using 65-pound paper. But this one is 65-pound paper on the back side, but these are all 110-pound strips. So I think that's why on this one, there was a lot more yellow in the background because it's thinner paper, but on this one, there's a lot more white. So, I mean, they're both gonna look good, but just wanted to point that out. Okay, so I passed it through twice. One thing that it does that I wouldn't normally appreciate is that it kind of, I don't know, it kind of slightly curls up the strips on the end. On just a few of the strips, it just adds to the distressed look of the card, so yeah. All right, so like I said before, you could just leave it like this, or not. I'm gonna go with the knot. And I have this cool stuff called metallic gilding polish. It's made by Cosmic Shimmer. I bought it on a whim, and I really like it. I guess it'll kind of be like an ink pad. It comes with this little foam thing in the lid. Maybe I should just use my finger. There we go. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Good choice. They have a lot of colors of this stuff, but I usually just only go for the metallics because they kind of go with everything. I don't ever want to make blue metallic anything or red metallic, but gold and silver and copper, those are the ones I like. So And then you can just add a sentiment or whatever. But isn't that cool? I just love this technique. It's awesome. Thanks for watching.